Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And despite a nice juke, we're going to get a yard to show for it. Second down.
Jordan Davis, a gain of 2, brings up second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. Forced out wide. Now pass deep for St. Brown. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up a third down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Detroit.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock's zero. That's a delay of game. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. On the run to the right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8. Here's Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is third and 10. To throw is Goff. Out to his right, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So, on fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Britton Covey deep for the Eagles. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
29-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Great, set.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
Great, set. Right there.
Now Barkley, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage.
Seven oh Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar put. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it harder. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like hope, and 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
They've got first down here from the 36. Another one for Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd down. 3rd and
Value 3.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete left side, it's just long. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
a gain of 9.
2 for 1. 2 for 1. 4 now.
4th down, Goff throwing. This is brought in by Laporta. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4th.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
We go tonight.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
We go tonight. 180.
Play action here with Goff. Has some room to work. He's got it. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Gibbs scores! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Man in motion here. They go play action. Here's Hurts. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
No touch. No touch.
Throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37.
New set of downs from 37. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. Been a really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, start there. But immediately that fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
No touch.
They go to Barkley again. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at 1st down here. Here's another carry for Barkley. Escapes the defender. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Solid 4-yard gain there. And now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They'll go for the gun with Barkley. And he's going to manage a 1 yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. It's a screen to Barkley. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the Link coming up in just a moment. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jack Campbell at the INT. At the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
And he shaped that one to the right. It is no good. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10. And they're on the 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Great. Set. No touch.
Hurts back to the air after the pick. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Great. Set. On anyone, eh? Crowd left Yeti.
Hurts now from the gun. Fits it through the middle. 40! Big man showing up the yards. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences.
And the point after's missed, so this remains a 7-point ball game. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
We go tonight.
Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Catch made left side by Laporta. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys they can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Goff on third. Buying some time left. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. The Lions readying for the punt. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. He gets it away, but nothing on that one. Oh, this is awful. Headed towards the sideline. So that one looked like it didn't make it to midfield, and yep, that's correct. They're marking it out beyond the 45, but short of the midfield logo. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Great, set.
Throwing here, Hurts. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Hey, let's go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
No touch.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Bigsby with the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Oh, look at this, Brock. They're splitting the tackles out wide here. I love a bit of creativity to begin this drive. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down.
Great, set.
3rd and long for him here. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Eagles
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Hurts looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And now it's second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And again, here's Hurts. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. To see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Sailors now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up, too. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
From the gun, call. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 33.
First down.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Looking to throw, Goff. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Trying to sneak here, Goff. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
4th down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This our last play of the quarter.
What? 180.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And it sets up 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Gall. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that 1st.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
That's Laporta again. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
180. 2 up.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Here's another for him. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Back to throw it. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. This from 40 on the right hash. Direction doesn't look good here. He missed it right. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Kate, they had a chance to take a field goal out of the picture, and I don't know how I can quantify this other than hope. Now you've provided hope for that opponent because they know just get themselves into range and they can take care of business on their end.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
No touch that. No touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Caught. Nice gain left side. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 40. And an Eagles first down.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
Great, set.
He'll look to throw it. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now. He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Desperation time here on 4th. Had to force it on 4th, and it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions make the play that should win them this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
A give left side for Gibbs. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going to pass it here. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Setting up to pass. That one complete to St. Brown. And he will have the Lions 1st down, and they can start to celebrate now. This one's over. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
1st down, Lions.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to him. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down.
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this one is out of bounds. No return on the kick. First and 10 now from the 46.
Great, set. 63, 6. Anyway,
Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Great, set. 73, 73.
Second down. Hurts throwing again. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Like 20.
Goff setting to throw. Chased out to his right. Now he's going deep across. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. 4 seconds remaining. They're going to take a timeout. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. First and 10 from the 45. Goff back to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. They did it! He made the interception! Sidney Brown makes the play. So the Lions get the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate.